In the far north of Scandinavia, in a small village surrounded by fjords and snow-capped mountains, lived a young man named Hakon. He wasn't as tall as other Viking warriors, but his eyes were sharp and his mind was sharp. From childhood, Hakon preferred listening to the stories of the village elders to practicing fighting. Every night, his father, Ragnar the Sea, would say, "A true Viking is not only strong in arms, but also in heart and mind." But one winter, Ragnar didn't return from a voyage. His ship disappeared at sea, and the village presumed him dead. From then on, the fire in Hakon's heart never waned. The call of the sea a few years later, the village chief announced a great voyage to the west. "We will seek new lands to trade and settle," he said. Hakon knew this was his chance. He stepped forward. "I'll come." Some of the warriors laughed. "A dreamy boy wants to be a sailor," they taunted. But Sigrid, a respected shield maiden, said, "Let him come." Courage isn't always loud. Finally, Hakon was allowed to join. The their longship glided across the sea like a wooden dragon. White sails unfurled, the north wind propelling them toward unknown worlds. Hakon learned to read the stars, tie ropes, and listen to the sound of the waves. One night, he asked Sigrid, "Do the gods truly control our destinies?" Sigrid smiled. "Perhaps. But they honor those who dare to choose." A storm of trials out at sea, a great storm arose. The wind raged, the waves towered. Some of the soldiers panicked. "We're going to capsize," someone shouted. Hakon saw the sails were about to rip. Without waiting for orders, he climbed the mast and retied the ropes. His hands were injured, but he persevered. The storm finally subsided. The ship was safe. From then on, no one underestimated him. They arrived in a misty land with verdant forests and calm rivers. As they explored, they discovered traces of an ancient civilization, the foundations of wooden houses and long-extinguished hearths. Hakon found a small knife with Nordic carvings. It was Viking-made, he said quietly. It meant someone from their people had been here. The shocking truth at dusk, they encountered an old man with a white beard. He spoke with a familiar accent. "I am Ragnar," he said. Hakon fell silent. "Father," Ragnar explained that his ship had been wrecked, and he had been rescued by the locals. He had chosen to stay to keep the peace and teach them farming and sailing. "I want you to live a better life, not just to fight," Ragnar said. Hakon was confused. He had always thought being a Viking meant conquering the world. The last choice, the Viking leader wanted to take over the land. But Hakon stood before them. "We can trade. We can live side by side," he said loudly. Tensions rose. Everyone waited. Finally, Sigrid raised her shield and said, "This child's words are sharper than a sword." A peace treaty was struck. The burning fire Hakon chose to return to his village with a new story, one of Vikings who build, not just destroy. Before parting, Ragnar gave him a necklace. "The true Viking fire is here," he said, pointing to Hakon's chest. The ship sailed home, and Hakon stood on the bow, watching the sunrise. He now knew who he was. A true Viking.